Hey Pete, what do you think about that thing we went to last night? What was that? Would you call that a concert or what?
The rave?
Was it a rave?
It was trying to be a rave. People were dancing like it was a
People
rave.
were dancing. I didn't see. I saw someone hit a vape. Who knows what that was?
Oh, I saw multiple people
probably-
hit multiple vapes.
Probably PCP. But there was a vibe like there were some hard drugs going around.
Yeah.
Were we the oldest people there? I felt a little old to be there.
The guy running the screens and the visuals, I think, was probably older than us. He looked like he was like 35.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a couple of years on us.
Yeah.
I'm there. We're sitting on the couch, you know. Any good rave has a bunch of couches. And my back's kinked, you know, so I'm kind of stiff, just laid out, drinking my Modelo. And watching all the people dance.
Yeah,
So much energy.
it was the least ravey rave I've ever been to.
Yeah, was it a rave? I don't know. Is it? I am playing, as you know, on the 29th. Come out and see me. Post the dates here. I'll be in Kansas City on December 29th, playing at Big House, place that does the least ravey raves you've ever been to.
Yeah. I liked
Yeah.
the bar situation, though.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you were under. And they had a donation-based bar, probably because they don't have a liquor license, so they can give away beer, right? And then
And seltzers and tequila.
you can just tip. And Pete was tipping $2 bills like a crazy old man. We were too old to be there, but see me there on December 29th, Big House, Kansas City. I'll be playing with my synthesizers. The theme music. Well, welcome back to another episode of Marc and Pete.
Welcome.
What episode number is this?
22.
Is it
Deuces, baby.
22?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. We're in the depths of December. It's real cold. There's a day this week that's going to be a high of 9. High of 9, low of -3. That's Fahrenheit.
Hate to see it.
Yeah. Going to be hard to go outside. Going to want to bundle up there, Kansas Cityans. They're listening in.
Yeah. You like my sweater?
Yeah. It's a dope sweater. I told you I liked it earlier.
Yeah.
You want me to compliment it on the air?
Oh, you want to plug your DJ set?
Yeah. Oh, I also want to give a plug to, shout out to the Blurbs. Haven't talked about them in a while. Just watched their episode that dropped today. Absolutely amazing. They're really upping their quality. They've got like intro music, outro music. They have 2 mics now. I think Ethan and Rachel were like sharing a mic, and Ethan was really hogging it, you know. But now Rachel's got her own mic, and she is stealing the show. She's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I haven't listened to it yet.
You got to listen to
I
this.
wake up at 1 on Saturday mornings.
Yeah,
so
of course.
I haven't listened to it yet.
Oh, you got to it's good.
She's funnier than Ethan.
Oh yeah, she's very giddy.
Huh.
Oh, the best clip. So this last one they do, it's about like the history of sex toys, you know, which is already a much richer subject, I feel like, than what Ethan's usually droning on about. But so they're talking about old sex toys, and Rachel's explaining like, you know, the various different ways women can be stimulated, and Ethan pops in with like this long-winded analogy about being Steven Seagal defusing a bomb. And then he finishes that up, and Rachel's like, no. It's fucking hilarious.
Good
Check
for
them
them
out.
using the relationship dynamic.
Yeah, well, it makes me... So Rachel also has, which Ethan is like co-host. They do like a swippity swap who's the lead.
Oh.
And I've never checked out Black Cat and the Zodiac because I thought it was a... what's it called? Astrology. I thought it was an astrology podcast, and you know, as a Christian man, I can't subscribe to something like that. But I think it's not. I think that's just the name that they picked.
It's definitely about astrology.
Oh, it is. Oh, have you listened?
Yeah.
Oh, well, never mind. All right, what's going on with you, Pete?
You want to talk about some news?
You want to start in with the news segment?
Yeah.
Top headlines this week: Oxford Word of the Year 2022
Oh, I can't wait.
is Goblin mode, which is not even, it's not a
Hey,
word,
come
it's
on,
a
that's
phrase.
2 words.
Yeah, it's a phrase.
Come on, Oxford. Jinx.
Okay. Creepy. Finishing each other's sandwiches here.
Yeah. What were some other contenders? Does the article say?
I don't know. Did you not read the article?
No, I just thought the headline was funny
I didn't
enough.
read the article. Well, can you find the definition, the Oxford definition of goblin mode? I know what it is through memes and stuff. You got that goblin mode definition?
Yeah, Oxford's definition of goblin mode is a type of behavior which is unapologetically self-indulgent, lazy, slovenly, or greedy, typically in a way that rejects social norms or expectations.
Yeah, and it's something people started exploring in the depths of the pandemic, right? You know, you can't go out, you can't see other people. Why not? Why not go goblin mode? Like, what would be a goblin mode behavior?
like cutting a child in line at McDonald's.
Interesting. That's going goblin mode.
Yeah.
So it's just you're thinking of it as the disregard for social norms
In a greedy, self-indulgent kind of way.
See, I think of it as like a you're at home, not going out, just ordering pizza and watching TV, goblining.
Yeah, perhaps. Perhaps.
I was thinking. So, did you go goblin mode during the pandemic?
I did not. I did not.
You didn't? You didn't
No.
go goblin mode?
No. You know me. I don't even wear sweatpants outside.
I remember early pandemic, like the 2020 summer.
Okay, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, there were days and days I did not wear pants. Like not like sweatpants. I wasn't in sweatpants. I was in my underwear,
Yeah.
just hanging out. I mean, it's hot out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to live near a Taco Bell, and I ate there far more frequently than I would care to admit. Also, it's like when I discovered Domino's.
Well, I was thinking about goblin mode things because I knew this was in here, and I was going to ask you what was the most goblin mode thing that you did, because I have mine. I'll give you mine is, and I still do it. I'm doing it right now at this moment. I'll order pizza, and then you eat part of it then, and then you're snacking on the leftovers the next day.
Mhm.
And then you finish the pizza, and you got this pizza box. It's hard to break down, and you don't want it just sitting around in your kitchen. So I put it back in my fridge, and I'll just take it out with the trash next time I take the trash out, and then I forget. So there's been an empty pizza box in my
Empty
fridge.
pizza box in the fridge. Yeah, that's lazy or slovenly.
Yeah. I've done this multiple times. It's kind of a new thing for me. It's a new habit I've picked up.
At least your goblin mode, keeping pizza boxes in the fridge, doesn't harm anyone else.
Yeah. Well, I don't think goblin mode, because how can people proudly go goblin mode if it's harming other people? Like, I think goblin mode was kind of celebrated there amongst the Instagram circles I hang out in. But I guess so is leaving your kid in a hot car. So I guess I shouldn't measure ethic. I don't know. More thoughts on goblin mode, Pete? Do you have the most goblin modey thing that you did?
Yeah, probably be dating that one girl for a while. You didn't really know me back then.
Talking about Melosa?
No.
We'll put her Instagram handle up here.
No, not Melosa. She's cool. Although, I was wearing this sweater the night that I met Melosa. I bought it for a Christmas party.
Oh, are you talking about Fuck Me Up, fam?
No.
Oh.
It was Haley. She'll never watch this. She doesn't care.
But people will. People that know Haley.
No, they won't.
Who is Haley?
when you talk about Goblin mode, that period in my life
You think about Haley?
was
Did she-
self-indulgent, lazy, slovenly, rejecting social norms and expectations.
I don't get it. What was wrong with Haley?
Oh, well, we can't.
Can't get into it?
You're
You're just gonna say it and not explain it? The most Goblin mode thing was this gal Haley I dated.
Yeah.
You can't just say that. That's just very mean to Haley.
Well, let's see.
Is she the one that poisoned you with the chicken?
She just had some really bad tattoos, and there it is. That was like, yeah. You have to jog my memory a little bit. It was when we were making chicken tenders in her kitchen by hand because she said she could cook. And was trying to like wow me with her cooking skills.
My specialty is chicken tenders.
First of all. Second of all, those shits gave me salmonella. They gave both of us salmonella at the same time.
Yeah,
and we were fighting over the bathroom in her little 1-bedroom apartment.
Were you not there, like moderating, seeing how well it was cooked? Take you as a pretty food safe kind of guy.
I'm not a deep fry.
Although you keep old food in your fridge. I'm pretty sure.
I don't knock the food in my fridge.
I don't know. How long? So if you buy some raw chicken, how long will you keep it before you feel like you have to cook it?
I don't buy raw chicken because of this incident. Like, it scares me.
Yeah.
A steak, like,
so it hit you guys
maybe,
that
5
quick.
days.
You like ate it and then became immediately sick.
Yeah.
Was it her chicken?
Yes. She bought the ingredients.
Yeah. So that's the trouble with you see that guy on the internet who eats raw chicken and stuff outside of Whole Foods.
Yeah.
And he's always fine, probably because it's super fresh and everything. The issue is the same people that have a tendency to undercook food are the same people that have a tendency to let their food sit for too long before cooking it. And it's that combination. It's gonna give you some disease. Worm. You ever had a parasite in your belly?
Fortunately not.
Some people do it just to lose weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you heard of that? Tapeworm?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You have any experience with that?
No.
All right. Well, yeah, good word for the year. Goblin mode. I don't know. I feel like Oxford's just they're choosing trendy phrases just to try to stay relevant.
Yeah, Oxford. I thought these were like hoity-toity professors wearing tweed suits. Like
the
Oxford
kids these
is just
days,
a bunch of kids.
The kids these days, they don't care about your 50-cent multi-syllabic word
Idiosyncrasy.
They just make up their own shit, make up their own words.
Yeah.
We have a whole episode about it.
We're probably forgetting that in like 2012, the word of the year was probably like twerk.
Was it? I don't know. I haven't been following. Last year, what was the word of the year? Gaslighting?
No, it wasn't. Of course not.
You're crazy. You're being crazy right now. Yeah. All right. Good. Thanks, Oxford.
What's next in the news? Tom Hanks was on the Pelosi attack suspect hit list.
Remember, we talked about this. It's a terrible headline. You gotta rephrase it in a way that actually makes sense.
The man who almost attacked Nancy Pelosi with a hammer in her own home apparently also was targeting Tom Hanks.
They had a hit list that contained a lot of notable people, a lot of blue check marks.
Yeah.
The most notable probably being Tom Hanks, which, as you know, we're like Tom Hanks' #1 fan, right? Aren't we?
Oh yeah.
A lot of people forget while we're on the subject of the pandemic. a lot of people forget, you know, Tom Hanks jumped out in front of that bullet and caught it before almost anyone. You remember that?
What do you mean? Literally?
Yeah. He was like the first notable person to get COVID.
Oh,
Some call it the Tom Hanks disease.
do
So
they?
he famously got it so early.
Hmm.
Yeah. Probably just because he's out there being awesome,
Yeah, I guess.
licking doorknobs.
Maybe it comes from typewriters
Mm. He does love a typewriter.
or Academy Awards.
There's one thing he's got. It's typewriters, Academy Awards, and children of varying levels of character.
And attractiveness. Yeah.
Tom.
Who's that? Who's it? Colin Hanks? Is he his son or his brother?
Sad.
His son.
Because there's the great line, or that there's Chet and Colin, and if you name your son Chet, you're gonna get a Chet. Name your son Colin, get a Colin.
Yeah, ain't it the truth?
It is. I think there's a lot to it. The whole what you're named thing. I think it's pretty important.
Anyway, you can't just attack a man with a hammer because his children are of various acting talent.
No, yeah. So I don't know anything about this Pelosi hammer attacker. Do you?
I just heard I read a headline. Crazed man broke into her house with a hammer and was expecting to find her, but instead found her husband and attacked him. And I
Really?
think was promptly arrested.
Did he hit him with a hammer?
I think so.
I've been saying it for years. Ban hammers.
Yeah, they're
Right?
dangerous.
You
Yeah.
get hammers out of the
When
hands
you have
of
it, when you
criminals.
have a hammer, everything looks like a nail. Just don't do it, folks. Don't do it.
It was so good. So good. Well, do we know any more about this guy? Is there the full hit list? I'd be interested to know who else is on it.
Hunter Biden.
Hunter. Good luck getting a Hunter Biden.
Some prominent political figure's son, and California Governor Gavin Newsom. Come
Gavin?
on. Yeah. Who would want to hit him with a hammer?
Well, it's weird, So they've got all these people that a lot of people do hate Gavin Newsom. Mostly California Republicans.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like Nancy Pelosi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people don't like Hunter Biden.
A lot of people vehemently hate Hunter Biden.
But no one doesn't like Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Like,
We'll just bring it full circle.
what are
Why? Why?
yeah,
Why Tom Hanks?
makes no sense.
You didn't like Polar Express?
Forgot about that one. It's a solid one. That's a Christmas movie to watch this year.
'Tis the season, Mark.
Yeah, that's our holiday movie pick of the year. Polar Express.
With Tom Hanks.
Who plays the son in that one?
I don't know.
Robert De Niro. All right.
Little
Well,
boy.
I would think so. Based on this guy's list, if there was one actor, I think it'd be Alec Baldwin. The guy would be targeting, right? Alec Baldwin.
Yeah.
Killed a guy
I don't know.
or a lady. Who did he kill?
Killed a lady.
Killed a lady.
Yes.
Lady killer.
Yeah. But I have my suspicions about that whole thing.
Really?
Because, yeah. Like,
You've got a theory? You got a take?
it's so Hollywood. Like, it's the perfect movie. This is just some M. Night Shyamalan bullshit. Some Christopher Nolan bullshit where somebody put that bullet into that gun and they're going to make a movie about it
Sure.
during the making of a movie.
That's how Bruce Lee died, right? Pretty sure.
I don't know. Good question.
I think it wasn't that there was a bullet in the gun, but it was that the blank malfunctioned, or it was a blank, but they shot him at a range that was still unsafe for blanks. So whatever did come out went through his
Huh.
brain.
I have a story about that I'll tell you later. I don't think it's quite riveting podcast material, but it's related.
All right. You a Baldwin fan? I like all the Baldwins. Billy.
I like
Who's the other one? Kevin? Jim?
Adam.
I don't think there's an Adam.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Alan? Adam. Yeah, he was in Joss Whedon's Firefly.
Who was the one who was in Biodome?
This is why we can't review movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bad with actors, bad with names. Microplastics?
The next headline, Microplastics? Pete with the story.
Microplastics are tiny pieces of plastic, roughly 3 millimeters in length, sometimes smaller.
That's pretty big.
They're found in many
least average.
commercial industrial products, and apparently your stomach is swimming with them.
Yeah. It's been in the news cycle. What's your take? Do you think they're real?
I would believe, I'd believe it.
Yeah, makes sense, right? So much plastic. It's in the ocean.
The thing is, why hasn't it been like a problem until now?
Well, because is it a problem, or is it just a new form of fiber?
Oh, so you're not buying it?
Well, so have there been any are there health issues arising from the microplastics?
I don't know. Let's see.
Let's find out. A little investigative journalism live.
They do these studies, and in the participants, microplastic particles are detected almost 80% of the time, 77% of the time. But is there a microplastics disease or a disorder?
Yeah, see, that's the question. Is it actually bad for you?
It can cause stomach illnesses in humans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can chicken.
Now, I think a lot of medicine surrounding the gut is just hoo-ha. Everyone's trying to sell you a probiotic or activated charcoal or gut flora or cut open your stomach and put a little bit of poop in it.
Yeah. That's a big thing right now.
I think it's snake oil. So yeah, you might be right.
Yeah, I've heard you ever heard of leaky gut syndrome? Have you?
I think I had that after eating those spicy dill Chex crackers.
I hear it thrown around a lot. A lot of people say, "Oh yeah, I know. I've got that leaky gut, so I got to stay away from gluten." And I looked into it because I'm like, what is leaky gut syndrome? That doesn't sound good. It's not an actual disease, or it's not a condition. At least not one that's recognized by the medical. What's the word I'm looking for? Real medical experts.
Yeah.
It's one it's like a homeopathic sort of diagnosis. What I hear. That's what I found when I researched it.
Yeah, it's baloney, dude. Baloney.
Baloney.
But plastics. What is that? What movie was The Graduate? What's the future? Plastics. They're everywhere. It's like a symbol of the future, like plastic. Everything will be plastic in the future.
Yeah, well, plastic's an interesting material, right? Because plastic can be
made from oil.
You could build a house out of plastic, right? It could be made from various things. This plastic's made out of corn plastics. You ever heard of those? I hear they're very biodegradable. The plastics are used for things where they need to be super strong, and then they're also used for things like disposable cups, water bottles. Neat thing about plastic is it can be any material it needs to be. and you can make it just the minimum material that it needs to be the most cost efficient. Pretty neat, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty cool
Yeah.
material.
Yeah.
Aluminum's similar, but plastic's more bendy.
Oh.
I'm a fan of plastic. Good material. You ever? I've done some 3D printing in my day. You seen
Oh,
that?
of course. Yeah.
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 What an amazing thing, right?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So slow.
Cool way to make objects.
But
you
could build a house.
plastic.
Yeah.
You can build a house. You can build a mouse. You can save lives. 3D printed hearts. That's the thing. In the pandemic, because for some reason this is the pandemic episode, people were 3D printing masks. You remember that?
Hmm. Did you see that guy's mask at the pseudo not a rave last night?
I saw a guy with just like a very normal looking black mask. Is that what you're talking
No,
about?
it was the guy with the light up shoes. He also had a like face mask that lit up and was doing like expressions on it.
Yeah. That guy,
The kind of thing I wish I'd had in 2020.
he had a lot of light up things, but his dance moves were the weakest of the bunch.
Yeah, he was just kind of like,
Oh, barely. It was more like very low energy, very Jeb Bush like.
going for the Insta clip here.
Let's get into the next segment.
Okay, can we take a little break?
Nope. And we're back.
Nice. Mike forgot to turn on the microphone.
Another episode of this week's memes. Good meme week.
Yeah.
The Instagram algorithm threw me a bunch of new meme pages.
Could the meme drought be over?
Yeah. Seems like it, right?
When it rains, it pours.
The meme economy seems to have an inverse relationship with the actual economy.
Oh, I've been saying that for as long as we've been doing this podcast.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I think it's true. And people aren't making money, they're memeing.
Yeah.
Well, start us off, Pete. What do we got?
What's this first one here? You're not even watching the movie. Me. Yes, I am. And then this little alien dude is just slowly nodding off.
Yeah, got some heavy eyelids there.
Making the funniest faces.
You know who this alien is, right? You know this?
No, I was trying to figure out what is this from.
It's from Men in Black. The first Men in Black. It was the alien that lived in some guy's head. Right? And then this is the scene where it's dying. You know, the head opens up, and then Orion's belt is in. Or no, what is it?
Yeah, they're looking for
the galaxy is in Orion's belt.
Yeah.
And it's the cats.
The cat's collar.
Such a good movie. Will Smith, Tommy Lee Jones. I heard Tommy Lee Jones is an asshole to work with.
Really?
Yeah. My actor friends, they all say it's a nightmare.
Yeah, anyone known for playing a cowboy.
Anyone?
Yeah. I bet John Wayne wasn't a fucking ice cream sundae.
What about Clint Eastwood? Huh?
Or Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, I think there's been some allegations against Clint Eastwood. But Men in Black is a great film.
You know what's ironic is we're talking about all these movies, and the meme is you're not even watching the movie. That's hilarious because, like, yeah, I know that feeling. But we watched a movie recently, Mark, and
which one?
Delivery Man.
Oh yeah,
and we troopered through that whole thing, and that's what I like about watching movies with you, Mark. Is you don't do this.
Yeah, I'm not a movie passer out, but I have family. My mom.
My dad.
Taking them to a movie theater, and they're asleep within like the first 10 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, my brother in Christ. It cost $15.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they always joke, "Oh, it's the only place I can get a good snooze in." But yeah, I can't do it.
It's like my obsession with asthma YouTube videos.
Do you have an obsession with asthma?
Yeah, I do.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what kind?
It's like my
Like
favorite.
the breathing into the mic.
No, not the
Nails. Yeah.
not
No, not that.
not that so much.
What?
I like the I like two kinds.
Okay.
Travel, and this I don't know really counts as asthma, but just like travel videos. As a kid, I used to watch a lot of like PBS and like Discovery Channel, and they'd always show these cool like travel videos,
Sure.
and I would fall asleep like a child, and it just really takes me back to that, and I like seeing like various sites in like foreign countries and like food. So those are very relaxing, and there's often no dialogue, just subtitles.
Sure.
Lots of ambient noise going on, like yeah, people in a train station.
What
or a
what does
restaurant.
ASMR stand for? Auditory Sandra Bullock.
Autonomous sensory meridians response.
No,
It's a
never would have
tingling
guessed that.
sensation that starts in the scalp and moves down the back of the neck.
Oh, so it's all for the tingle.
Yeah, yeah.
Do it all for the tingle.
The second type I like are like some of those like role play asthma. Like, there's this one guy who's hilarious. He lives in like I wish I knew his YouTube channel. We'd put it up here right now. But he lives in a tiny apartment, and he buys all of these props and like costumes and does these elaborate like ASMR role playing videos.
Like, so what are they? What is he role playing?
He'll be like a barista or like a deli man. Or this is starting to sound kind of sexual, isn't it?
A little bit. A little bit.
I assure you it's not.
All right, I believe you. Abby's stuck in. Abby, just move it with your nose. How hard is it? Dogs are terrible with technology.
Yeah,
It's just a door.
dog.
Yeah, ASMR. Good. I don't know. I'm not into it. Creeps me out. TBH. ASMR
Well,
and mukbangs.
yeah, if you don't get the sensation, then like I can see why it wouldn't make sense to you.
Did we even cover microplastics?
Yeah, we talked all about it.
And now we're talking about ASMR because of this meme.
Yeah, what I watch to fall asleep.
Yeah, I have trouble with that because I'm not. I don't fall asleep when I'm watching things, and then I tend to watch things too late because of that. So I'll be like, "Well, one more episode," or yeah, sometimes I'll put on like a podcast or something to try and fall asleep to, and I get too captivated. But some people fall asleep like a little alien.
Little alien man. Men in Black. It's funny.
All
Okay,
right. Oh, you want to do this one too?
I think I did the last one.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
go for it.
So this one is
I'd like to hear your take on this.
it's Elon. In the picture is Elon Musk. His face is kind of what was it? Photoshopped. All right, it's Elon Musk. His face is photoshopped onto a guy who's mansplaining to a lady. Looks like they're in some bleachers. He's like holding his hand up, explaining something. And the caption is, technically, it was 90% cheers and 10% booze, parentheses, except during the quiet periods. Which is something Elon Musk tweeted and deleted earlier this week. Didn't you know what this is about?
The Dave Chappelle. He was pulled onto stage during some Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle brought him onto stage at a show in San Francisco.
In San Francisco,
where Twitter is currently headquartered, and he received a lot of boos.
I heard he blamed it on the liberals, who are more likely to be Dave Chappelle fans.
Yeah, he did blame the libs. He tried to deflect blame and also uh what do you call that? That's one of the steps of mourning.
Denial.
In denial here with the technically it was 90% cheers, 10% booze, which obviously is not. You could not hear a 10% boo if it was 90% cheers,
Yeah.
except during the quiet periods, maybe.
Yeah. Dave Chappelle. What? He's buddies with Elon Musk now?
Yeah, seems like it. I don't know. Dave Chappelle has definitely fallen off. Uh, kind of, attacking. Well, when you say I would say attacking the trans community. Have you noticed that?
Yeah. He said some things and then he doubled down on them.
And then he tripled down. Like every special he's had since. It's crazy that Netflix even, but I think Netflix has been boycotted and whatnot for still hosting his specials because he's keeps on digging that hole.
Yeah. Dig.
Yeah, kind of weird. And then he's like, "This will fix it. I'll bring Elon Musk on
My
stage."
good friend, Elon
Yeah.
Musk.
Introduces him as the
my
richest
fellow
man in the
African
world.
American.
Yeah, and I think Elon Musk tried to make a Chappelle Show reference, and he yelled, "I'm rich, bitch," to the crowd,
Ooh.
which they just loved. They loved that. They responded well to that.
I'm sure they did.
Yeah. So this is
Sometimes you gotta take the L, bro. Like take an L.
I mean, it's just crazy. His role now, like, seems like the biggest part of his life is being the mayor of Twitter and just receiving lots of hate, trying to turn things around for himself. It's just wild. You heard about him banning the account that tracks his private jet?
No. But that sounds reasonable. It's a creepy tracked his private jet.
Yeah. Well, it's public information.
They stick like an air tag on it or something?
No, it's public from the flight APIs or whatever.
Oh.
They can track it. And well, they did get crafty because he started using some service that obfuscates, whose jet it actually is, but then it wasn't that hard to still figure it out, so they kept publishing it. But he recently got attacked by someone. It was a car that they thought was like the Nancy Pelosi thing. They thought Elon Musk was in it. It was actually one of his cars driving his kids somewhere, and someone jumped up on the hood and stuff. So now he's starting to take security a little more seriously. But I mean, he's bringing it on himself a little bit, right? Being so outspoken and firing a bunch of people. No one, well, I would say no one, but some people are still very, very much on the Elon Musk train more than ever.
So Dave Chappelle was in San Francisco. That doesn't seem like a very popular place for him either.
Well, Dave Chappelle's still a superstar.
Yeah.
I'm sure he can still
I guess.
sell out
At
wherever.
some point, you get so famous that you can just do anything and kind of get away with it.
Yeah, they call it the
Don't say Clinton.
J.K. Rowling paradigm.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think J.K. Rowling and Dave Chappelle hang out? Yeah, smoke weed, talk about their conspiracy against the trans community. All right, next meme.
Let's do it. All right. So we got this is more
you be crying Disney. I'll be
okay. So I'm Disney Plus and Amazon Prime Video. And no, we can't release the season all at once because we want people to keep talking about our show for a longer time.
And then pictured, right, is a crying face meme person.
Yes.
And then I'm Chad Beard Netflix saying, here's a whole season, bro. You can do whatever the fuck you want with it. Which
There's their release schedule on
It-
these streaming platforms.
it do be like that. They should add HBO to the top there because
What is it, to the top?
Yeah, they do the same thing. That's what they did with White Lotus and
Now, yeah, I don't know what you think about this. It doesn't matter to me, like how you release it. So you should just release it all at once, is what I'm saying. Because Netflix will release a show all at once, and sometimes it takes me forever to watch that show, even though it's all there. It's like it's all there, so I know it'll always be all there, so I can start at any time that I want. So I haven't watched Stranger Things season 4. I haven't watched Dark. I haven't watched The Umbrella Academy because they just drop these entire seasons of shows, and I'm like, yeah, that looks good. I'll get to it. I don't know. In fact, if anything, I feel like this is like reversed because the shows on Disney Plus, like Andor, I just watched recently, and go back to like the Book of Boba Fett, and then on Prime Video, Only Murders in the Building was a good one. They release them like week to week episodically, but I don't know. Like I watch it and then I forget about it.
yeah. Well, I think it doesn't really matter to me either because I'm not on like the I need to watch whatever the new like I started watching White Lotus when the season finale of the latest season was released. So I had two whole seasons. And then I probably won't watch season 3 until the whole season's released. It's only for the folks that are just they need the latest. It does create a water cooler effect, right? I mean, Game of Thrones was a great example of that. Everyone waiting with bated breath to see what happens next.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just release it all at once.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. What's the point? Is that you think people like it better if they can just watch the whole season? People do love binge watching,
Yeah.
but it adds to the fanfare if you release it slowly.
Yeah. The one thing I got into with I know you don't give a flying one about this, but the Star Wars show Andor
No, yeah.
was released week to week, and the one upside to that was that you got people on YouTube do like analysis of the episode in between like each week. And so you get this like added um whole, you know, show about the show while you're watching it.
Yeah,
And
no
that's
doubt. It's
that's
good for
pretty cool.
it's good for the hype. Good for the hype. Especially with shows like White Lotus, where spoiler alert, someone dies every season. Like that's clearly just canon in the show. So, and they always die on the last episode. So it's just like built-in anticipation. Everyone's speculating who's gonna die. Probably better for business. I think Netflix should start. Netflix didn't do that with they don't do that with Stranger Things. They just dump the whole season.
Mhm.
Weird.
Yeah.
Well, how's Netflix stock been doing? Well, how's
Uh,
Disney stock been doing?
Has Amazon stock been doing? None of it good. That's spoiler alert.
Oh, you included this one?
We got a bonus fourth meme, folks.
Yeah. Is it my turn? We kind of split the last one.
Yeah. Yeah. You take this. It was your meme.
All right, so this is a tweet from Lucas Computer, schizo freak. When women hand me their iPhone to put in my number, I just delete the Uber Eats app and give it back. Quite the prank. quite the prank, right? They they're hungry later, and they're trying to order some food, and now they don't know what happened to my Uber Eats app.
Yeah, Uber Eats sucks.
Yeah, I don't like any of these newfangled delivery services. They obviously, the people that are gonna do that are the folks that are too scary to be Uber drivers.
Goblin mode.
They're goblin moding. Yeah, I did. I ordered some pho
No,
one
no,
time.
no. Yeah, I'm saying it's goblin mode to use Uber Eats.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's fair. I mean, I get pizzas delivered, and there's that great place, Cluster Truck, that does the delivery too.
No, no, I mean specifically Uber Eats, not food delivery, which is okay and
Okay,
great, but good for the economy. Uh, but not Uber Eats.
why not Uber Eats specifically?
Oh, it's so awful. They fuck their employees or their independent contractors.
Yeah, yeah. Well, like I said, it's the people that are doing it are the folks that can't be Uber drivers for some reason.
Your car's
So
too shitty, or you're too ugly, or
yeah, you can't be in a car with other people. Yeah, I had a DoorDash one time, and the car showed up, smelled like a blunt. Uh, like half the body was missing from the car. There was a whole family in the car.
you had to do what?
Yeah,
Okay, first you had to go up to the car.
yeah.
Usually they drop it at your door. Isn't that the
Well,
or they call it DoorDash?
we got the building, with the code and stuff. I don't like giving them a code.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so you
Yeah,
met them at the car.
yeah. Well, I think they called me and they're like, "Oh, we're here." So I walked out. That's what I found. And then I got some pho one time by a lady with a big afro frizzy hair, and so much of that hair was in the bag and just all over the food. It was definitely not a good experience.
Yeah, it's also a very like bootstrapped service, Uber Eats and DoorDash. Like it's just an app. There's no fucking HR. There's no
I'm sure there are systems,
there's no quality assurance.
but I mean, like you with there's still employment shortages in like the entry level retail sort of space. So like if a company like our local restaurants can't find enough people to work there, how are these uh, delivery services
Cuz
handling it?
because it's not work. It's easier than work.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. If they pay like yeah, if you had the option to work at say Kobe Q, the Korean restaurant over there, or you could deliver food for Uber Eats, both pay exactly the same. Which would you do?
I'd work at Kobe Q.
Why?
Cuz you don't have to drive all the time.
Yeah, but you're not your own boss. You get yelled at by the owner for customers.
I'd be the best fucking waiter in Kansas City.
You should work there then, because the people that they hire
I have
fucking
a
suck. The dude that was
Good
there,
job. Stop telling me to work at the restaurants you go to.
I went to Kobe Q
It's a
the other
little
day.
insulting, Mark.
I ordered ordered online, and I go there, and this asshole.
No, I won't be your waiter. No, I don't care how your day is. Get your own fucking water. Can you bleep that? That would be a good Instagram clip.
Is it? You just yelling at me?
As yes.
No, I was there the other day. I ordered online, went to go pick it up,
Uh-huh.
and this doofus was like, "Oh, you didn't order here. Did you order at the other location?" And I like freaked out, like, because that would be easy to do. And pull up the confirmation, like, no, it says ready for pickup 3 minutes ago. And then he's like, punching in the computer. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, I fucked that up.
Yeah, he was 2021 gaslighting
He
you.
he was goblin moding, is what he was doing.
He was goblin moding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He thought because he took, extreme what is it? Accountability. Extreme. He was like, "Yeah, my mistake." And then I had to sit there, sip their tap water for 10 minutes while they
Yeah, I hate when they're like, "Oh, yeah, we just got your order. Uh, we're gonna put it in now, so if you could just wait."
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a lot to talk about, but we don't have much time left in this podcast.
Oh, do we have a lot to talk about?
Yeah. We've got the whole what do you do with leftovers at a restaurant when you have plans afterwards? You're going to dinner and a movie, right?
Yeah.
Dinner and a show?
We ran into this, last night, right? We went and got pizza. We split a large pizza, but the pizza was too big to finish, and so we had 2 slices left, and what do we do? Yeah, of course, it would be nice to have those slices, but we were going to a rave afterwards, so couldn't do it. So we ended up, just giving it to the needy, uh, one way or another, right? Is that what we did?
Yeah. But see, I'm picturing a service where you hail a drone to pick up your leftovers. It has like a claw on it,
Well, it would need
a
to.
claw,
Yeah.
and then it drops it off at your residence so that you can claim it later.
But how's it gonna drop it off at your residence? So how would it work here? I'm like, "Delivery bot or a leftover bot." What's the name? Leftover boy. Send my, pizza home. What's it gonna do? Do I need to leave a window open for leftover drone to
Yeah, perhaps. Yeah, it's in the fine print. Like, leave your window open.
well, it seems like there's some implicit liability there.
You live on the second floor.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Well,
Are you not
on
doing a
that
half-baked opinion?
on that note, I have kind of a half baked opinion.
Alright, what's your half-baked opinion?
I think what do you think is the most underappreciated job?
Underappreciated. Software developers. Why? What's your take?
Sure. I think it's delivery drivers.
Yeah.
Like, the whole economy runs on delivery drivers. That goes for truckers too, like semi-truck
What
drivers.
was up with those truckers that were doing some rally and stuff recently? What were they doing? You remember that?
Wasn't that a COVID thing in Canada?
Yeah, I think it was Canadian truckers.
Yeah,
Were
they're
they
like, "COVID's not real. COVID's not real."
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Earth is flat.
Earth is
I've
flat.
driven all over this earth, flat everywhere.
Okay, you might be onto something there, but so am I. The delivery drivers have it pretty tough, especially this time of year. It's almost
Yeah.
Christmas. The whole system's strained,
Oh, yeah.
and they are overworked and underpaid.
Are they underpaid?
And we don't, I'm just saying, if you see your delivery driver, wish them a Merry Christmas
Yeah.
and a Happy New Year.
Maybe give them some cookies and
Give
milk.
them a $2 bill.
Because they're the real Santa Clauses. What? Why a $2 bill?
2 bits. Shave and a haircut. 2 bits.
Well, that was the Marc and Pete podcast. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you're so inclined. Let us know what your favorite meme was. We'll see ya.
Yeah, bye.